whiskey in my glass tonight, thinking about the way we used to fight. Every sip I take a step behind. Losing you is messing with my mind. Barroom's empty but my heart still pounds. Lonely echoes are the only sound. Memories dance in the neon light. Whiskey tears are drowning out my sight. Whiskey tears fall like rain from the sky. Can't forget you no matter how I try. Heartbreak poured straight from the vine. Missing you, whiskey on my mind. Each glass empties but the pain remains. Bartender says, boy, you're going insane. Smell of bourbon in the summer air. Every drop reminds me you're not there. Band's playing but my soul's gone numb. Guitar strings humming something dumb. Whiskey bottle in my hand so tight. Each drink just whispers out your name at night. Whiskey tears fall like rain from the sky. Can't forget you no matter how I try. Heartbreak poured straight from the vine. Missing you, whiskey on my mind. Band's playing but my soul's gone numb. Guitar strings humming something. Whiskey bottle in my hand so tight. Each drink just whispers out your name at night. Whiskey tears fall like rain from the sky. Can't forget you no matter how I try. Heartbreak poured straight from the vine. Missing you, whiskey on my mind. Missing you, whiskey on my mind.
Saw you leaning on that beat-up truck. Sunburned smile as wide as the sky. You got that wildfire running in your eyes. Creaking porch boards crawling underneath. Barefoot hop from sunburned stone. Your laugh echoes through the pine trees tall. Little bit of sweet dangling in the rough. Hang on, sassy, don't you let go. Road the old winding through your soul. Hold that line like a southern belle. Hang on, sassy, raise a little hell. Ripped jeans torn, no pretty disguise. Fighting naps with your southern grace. Whispered secrets in the dogwood shade. You got that rebel girl, never gonna fade. Fading back to a nowhere town. Cicadas buzzing like a lullaby. Down that old dirt road we ride. Night falls but we're still alive. Hang on, sassy, don't you let go. Road the old winding through your soul. Hold that line like a southern belle. Hang on, sassy, raise a little hell. Hang on, sassy, don't you let go. Rodeo winding through your soul. Hold that line like a southern belle. Hang on, sassy, raise a little hell. Ripped jeans torn, no pretty disguise. Fighting laps with your southern grace. Whispered secrets in the dogwood shade. You got that rebel girl, never gonna fade.
Got my bags packed tight.
My name is Lacey, your Miss Auburn's Outstanding Teen, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Tranquilo, and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel. Enjoy it.
Good afternoon, I'm Doug. I'm here with the Astute Tourist. Fun to be with, fun to hang out, gonna be a great day.
This is Scott Roby from Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
I'm Nancy Sommer of Lake Alfred, Florida, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Hi everyone, I'm Jen, aka Jen.Cohen. You're watching the Astute Tourist Channel here on YouTube.
From skyscrapers so high to beaches where
Hey all, this is Captain Controversy from Scottsdale, Arizona, also host of Thirsty Thursday Trivia, and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Good morning, everybody. It is Hump Day. It's Wednesday, July 31st, the last day of the month. Where is the year going? I want to welcome everybody to the show. And I want to welcome Sean from the Down Under Cruisers. Hi, Sean.
G'day, Jimmy.
Good evening to you, my friend. How are things?
Mate, I'm not really that happy.
I heard you had a visitor.
That bloody Ricky Rocker. Seriously, it was 1 o'clock in the morning, and suddenly I hear a raucous going on outside my house. I go out, I'm dressed in my nines, you know, the nutty, and I go and open the door to see who's at the door, and it's freaking Ricky Rocker doing what his business is, whichever he's creating havoc, and he gave me a friggin' black eye.
What the hell? He's coming on the cruise, right?
Yeah, but I'm trying to nail his foot to the floor in chains. Hopefully he behaves.
He's going to need an attitude adjustment.
Seriously, well, I gave him one.
Good. I hope you gave him 2 black eyes, the son of a gun.
Yeah, I was going to say something else, but you've kind of nailed it in there.
Yeah, we'll save that. We'll save that type of language for Thirsty Thursday for tomorrow night. I try to keep it family oriented. It is early here in the States. People are just rising, and if they're watching us on television, the kids are with them and getting ready, and we try to keep it as family friendly as we can. So, but yeah, Sean, thanks for joining us here. Your winter, our summer has become our time to be able to host Hump Day together. So. Appreciate you coming in.
That's one good thing about winter.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the only good thing about winter.
I appreciate that. All right, let's go over to the chat. We'll say good morning to Joe. We're going to zip through these quick. So Joe is here. Good morning. John Gaylor is here. Good morning, John. Denise
g'day.
From Bone Tired Travelers is here. Denise. Hello, Denise. Hello, Denise. Hello. It's in here somewhere.
That's not Denise.
Yeah,
there it is.
Hello. Denise.
We said hi to Joe. Sharon Rowland is here. Good morning, Sharon. Thank you for coming in. These crazy people at Helping Hands for Cruising and the Down Under Cruisers are both
I have
here.
no idea who they are.
I don't know who those people are. Let's see here. Scott, my good friend, my brother from another mother, as I say, with most of you guys. Good morning, Scott. Meg is here. Hi, Meg.
G'day, Meg.
Rob on the road is here. Hello, Rob.
G'day, Governor.
Heathrow Terminal 5 Lounge. Enjoy.
Yeah, he's headed your way.
Excellent, excellent. Let's see. Danielle Jose is here. Hello, Danielle.
G'day, Daniel.
As we zip through these, everybody's saying hi. Chet from Sea Lake Journeys is here. Hello, Chet.
G'day, Chet.
Well,
How you going, buddy?
well, look who woke up early.
Oh, a foster boy.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's official referee, Captain Commodore Admiral Billy J. Travels. Good morning,
What?
Billy.
What?
I don't know. I figured I'd just give him every
Stop
title he
giving him
thinks he
rank. He
deserves.
doesn't
So,
deserve it. He does not deserve rank.
oh, it's okay. Self-promotion. People self-promote all the time. So,
Yeah, well,
but good morning, Billy. It's good to see you here this early. We rarely see you up at this hour, but thank you for coming in, my friend. It's good to see you.
Maybe he ranks himself highly because he's trying to compensate for something.
You never know. You know, we've seen those guys with those big pickup trucks all lifted up and the big wheels, and yeah,
that's it.
Colleen calls that the big you-know-what truck.
Yep.
Nick P is here. Gunva, when you're in New Orleans, go to Cafe Du Monde. You need to get yourself a beignet donut. They are delicious there. Yes, I've been there several times. And yeah, that's the beignets are good. They're messy. You get covered in powdered sugar, confectioner's sugar, and that. But they are good. The coffee there is very good. They put chicory in their coffee, which I enjoy. So yeah, it's a great place. I'm heading to the Bearded Villains World Meet. The only free time I got, I'm hitting the World War Museum. Oh, right on. So you're going to New Orleans as well then?
Yep.
Right on. Yeah, I've been to that museum. That's that'll take you a few days, really, if you want to see the whole thing. It takes like 3 days to go through. It's very humbling, and it's pretty cool place. Cruz Bolero was here. Good morning to you.
G'day. I see Rob from Cruising on the High Seas is here as well.
Good morning, Rob.
How you going, buddy? Hope everything's good. Jones is in there too.
Amy and Peter?
Amy, hi. No, it's not conjunctivitis. I wish it was as simple as that,
Peter?
but no, it's not. It's
G'day,
Ricky
mate.
Rockeritis.
Thanks for coming in, you guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah, g'day, Pete. How you going, buddy?
Sean is looking more like Sean Ryder from the Happy Mondays.
Yo.
Is that a Foster's? No, that's P. Sorry. That's PP. Just saying.
I love that. That's cool.
There's Rob. Good morning, Rob.
Jimmy.
Joe says, hey, Jimmy, I'll be sending you a drink recipe on Messenger. It's called the Peachy Keen. Oh, right on, buddy. Well, maybe we'll serve that tomorrow night. I'll take a look at it.
Jimmy,
Chet Dodd is here.
I'm hanging out. I'm hanging out.
Are you? I love it. Are you? That's the morning show. I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
No,
you said you were hanging out. I was going to say it. Are you cold?
I'm being clean here. It's a caffeine hit.
I got you, buddy. All right. Let me leave off with Jonesy. Good morning.
Jonesy, g'day, Jonesy.
You know what's going to happen? My other host, he's like Beetlejuice. The minute I play this, he's going to show up. So
there we go.
Here we go.
Wake up.
Good morning.
Damn. And hot. Today's gonna be good. Gonna find my way. Good morning. Chase the clouds away. Today's gonna be good. No matter what they say.
That is right, folks. Today is going to be good no matter what anybody says. It's a good day. Cheers to everybody. Best sip of the day.
And best sip of the night.
That's right. It is right now it is presently 6:12 a.m. and it is 8:12 p.m. in the land down under. And it's sometime wherever you are. I'm sure if you look at a clock where you are, it's giving you some hour on there sometime. Wherever you are.
That was rather profound.
You like that?
Yeah.
No matter where you are, there it's sometime.
It's some place that could be unburdened by some place that's been.
Let's not go down that road. Not yet. If you get me on my stump, Denise is going to get mad. She'll tell me to get off my soapbox, so I don't want to do that. Nick says, I've never been to the World War II Museum in New Orleans, but I've walked the beaches of Normandy in France. I know a lot of people want to do that in their lives. I would too. I have been to that World War II Museum. Like I said, it's pretty cool. It's very humbling. Aaron Smith is here. Good morning, Aaron.
G'day, Aaron.
There we go. Where was the live port cam this morning? It's in Norway. It was from the hold on, let me see if I can put it back up. It's the Geiranger cruise port in Norway. You can see the Norwegian flags there on the pole and in front of the buildings there. I'm not exactly sure which cruise lines those are. I'm sure they're not any that sail from the United States.
Eddie Grooten, probably.
Yeah, but that's that is Geiranger, and I'm sure I'm pronouncing it incorrectly as well. But so I apologize to all the Norwegians that that can pronounce their language. Good for you. I can't. So there you have it. That's
now I just gotta bring up a comment that Joe made. Joe's saying he doesn't think I'm going to go to sleep anytime soon. Mate, I can drink a coffee, put my head down and go to sleep.
That's awesome.
Caffeine is not an issue for me.
I wish I could do that. Sean needs a blind man's cane and an empty coffee cup for people to throw coins in. I just had the, you know, that movie Christmas Story. Have you seen that, Sean? The little kid in the bunny suit. And when his mother, when he says the bad word and his mother makes him eat soap, and then he says he pictures himself going blind and on the street with the, that's what I saw. Was you. You as the little kid.
Let me put it to you this way, Billy. If I was to take these glasses off, you would fry.
You would fry. Laser beam eyes.
Correct.
Joe's asking me how the motorbike is. It is fantastic. I rode it all weekend long. And then Denise manning the soapbox station, right? I promise I'll be good. I took it out for a ride yesterday. We've done nothing but ride the thing. I think I've put probably 500 miles on it since I bought it. So
that's cool.
Yeah,
what does
I'm
your
enjoying
mother
it. We don't talk about what my mother says.
Yeah, we do, because I'm with your mom.
Mom, she does not approve.
I know she doesn't approve.
She does not approve. All right, we made it through. Marjorie is here. Good morning, Marjorie. Good to see you.
Marjorie. How you going?
All right, we made it through. We made it through the list. And I don't know where the
it's all right. Don't worry.
The other one is. That's okay.
We'll manage.
We're going to move on. It is 6:16. I appreciate everybody coming in. Don't forget to hit that like button, share out the stream, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I do encourage channel jumping. If you don't know what channel jumping is, when we are co-hosting together, you should go to each other or our respective channels and hit that like button, comment, and share us out. Do that for the Down Under Cruisers. Do that for mine. And when,
thank you.
And whenever Kenneth shows up, we can do that for his as well. But I encourage channel jumping. And I also encourage you all to support each other. So there you go.
You know what everybody's suspecting me of doing?
What's that?
Well, I reckon Kenny's doing that.
Sleeping? That's all I'm saying. Oh, goodness. Denise says, hey, Jimmy, I had to give one a ride on the van last night. Aha, yes, the van. Oh, boy. I bet they enjoyed that, huh? Yep, at a van. It's satisfying patients all over the world.
What a nice thing to give somebody.
He's still snookered, I bet. It's
Mhm.
it's a great sedative. Let's put it that way. Like I said, I haven't met a patient that didn't like it. So, Cruise Life TV is here.
G'day, Greg. Hey, just go up to Sea Leg Journeys for a second.
Sea Leg Journeys.
That was just above.
This one?
No, the comment that I wanted was just above Cruise Life TV. But he said he has Sean on his phone. Chet, is the phone heavy? Because I'm on it. Sorry.
I'm not going there. All right. Keeping a lookout for the Ford man in his microwave coffee. That's right. Crystal Sparkle is here. How are you?
G'day, Crystal.
I haven't seen you in a little while. Thank you for coming by. G'day to you. I have forced it on many people, John. Yeah, right. Yeah, the Ativan. Jen Cohen is here. Good morning, Jen.
Hey, Jen.
We haven't heard any stories yet. I can't wait to see the photographs and the videos. Jen was at Comic-Con and she got to meet Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman.
Oh, really?
Really cool.
So how was it mixing with the Aussie?
Yeah, right. Hugh Jackman.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great actor, man. That guy's so good.
We're all good.
Let's see. Yeah, of course. Shall we go into this week in history? Joe, you want to do this week in history? Look, I'm here to please you all. So if that's what you would like to do, let's do it. We haven't done weather though. I am regimented. Let's do weather, then we'll do history. All right, now's the portion of our show where we do the weather. We check out the weather where I'm at, where you're at, and possibly where, who knows, anybody is at. But all right, so we'll start with mine. I am in the greater New England area, southern New Hampshire. It is currently 70 degrees and mostly cloudy with a high of 83 today. Looks like, pardon me. Looks like we have an 80% chance of rain today, and the rain is expected between 12 and 3 p.m. and again at 4. So they've scheduled rain. Today's temperature range is from 69 to 83 degrees with a high of 88. And that's what's happening in New Hampshire. How about with you, Sean? What's going on in the greater Melbourne area?
Okay, first question. Have you got a cardigan?
Somewhere. I don't need it this time of year.
Trust me, when I tell you what our weather's going to be like, you'll need it.
Yikes.
All right. Today we had a high of 11 with an overnight cold of 3. Tonight, we're going to have an overnight temp of 2 degrees C with an high of 14.
You guys are right in the middle of winter. You're right in it.
No freaking kidding.
Yeah.
And we're going to have humidity, as far as I'm aware, for tomorrow is going to be zip because it's going to be a sunny day. So they say 14 degrees.
14 heat wave. Heat wave. What's that, like 40 degrees Fahrenheit? Something like that?
14, 28, 48.
48. So that's
the high.
It's not warm, but it's not.
Well, let me tell you the overnight. For 30, that's 34 degrees overnight.
Yeah, that's cold. That's 2 degrees above freezing.
No wonder my voice goes up an octave.
Well, those young lads there, they got to seek heat,
Beetlejuice has just put in a message.
Beetlejuice has?
Yeah. Daily dose of the Bible.
Oh, imagine that. Beetlejuice. I know. He's I see him and his orange cat lurking in the background. Give a big hand in a wide world of sports. Welcome to Fordman, aka Kenneth Oakes. Look who's made it in. Good morning, Kenneth. How are you?
Good morning.
G'day, Beetlejuice.
You have been dubbed Beetlejuice because
I've actually had you playing on my phone and listening to you while I've been getting dressed.
you're supposed to be co-hosting with me at 6 a.m. I love your schedule. It's 6:23.
See what happens when he gets a woman in his life?
Right.
The calendar goes out the window.
It's Scott Goes Coffee Time number 2. That's becoming a staple here now. So
now, is that microwaved or freshly made?
This is actually a fresh pot of coffee.
Well, excellent. Kenny, do you have your weather queued up?
Yes, I do.
All right. Well, tell us what's the weather in North Carolina today.
Feels like 65 degrees. Feels like 65. And it's supposed to be a high of 84 degrees with some rain today. And a low of 68. Tomorrow, it's supposed to be a high of 85 with some thunderstorms and rain and a low of 69.
Very good.
Now, just got to say a word to Scott there. Scott used the second word in the second Beetlejuice. Fresh. There is another word that comes up before then, but when you mention that word, somebody else fronts up.
I'm not familiar with that, but we won't talk about it.
Oh, Kenny knows.
Usually Darian, magnificent champion Darian.
Oh, if we say fresh, Darian shows up.
Spaghetti eyes.
Thank you, Joe. All right, let's see what's going on in your Oh, Kenny, stop it. I'm gonna start snorting. Quit it. He's like, whoa, what am I doing? All right, here you go. Here's the world weather map. You can see there's that unsettled weather here in New England. We've had some rain for the last off and on for the last 3 days, so we could probably use it. There's that rain that hit us 2 days ago. It looks like Shirley's getting that out in Newfoundland. It looks like up around in Canada, parts of Canada, where all those Canadians live. It looks like they got some unsettled weather there as well. We make our way down the eastern seaboard. They're just saying goodbye to a bunch of unsettled weather as well. There's some of that weather out in Kenny's area, in the western part of North Carolina, eastern part of Tennessee, in along the Smoky Mountains and the Blue Ridge, and that they're getting some nasty weather, it looks like. Same thing with off the coast of South Carolina and Charleston. They're getting some of that. We make our way down into Paradise, where we love Paradise. There looks like they're getting their daily dose of their, if I may use that, Kenny, their daily dose of their sun showers. They're going to get some more of that today. So good for them. Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, they all look really clear. We go over to where my brother lives, the only man I know that has a town named after himself, only living man that I know of. Scottsdale looks pretty clear there, and I bet it's going to be hot as hell in Arizona. They're probably going to see 110 today, somewhere in there. So Southern California in the western seaboard all looks pretty clear. We get up into the northern elevations as well. That all looks very, very good. And hopefully they're having some really good weather there. We make our way over to where our friends down under live, where they live down under, and it is cold there right now. Looks like off of Newcastle and Sydney, they get some rain there. Looks fairly clear in Melbourne, and the same in Tasmania. So you guys stay warm there, but it looks fairly dry for you. They're getting some, looks like on the western coast of Australia, they're getting some nasty weather there. And then last but not least, we always make our way up into Eastern Europe, where a good friend Goldie is. And it's probably, I don't know, after lunchtime there, and it looks pretty decent, and I bet the weather is warm. So there you have it. That's what's going on in your area around the world, and I hope you're having a good day today. So
now, Jimmy, Jimmy, I've got to just jump in the chat for a second.
Sure.
John and Nancy, it is 2027. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here.
Hi, John and Nancy. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you guys. I hope all is work.
And Amy is agreeing with me. It's freaking cold, but it's dry.
It's a dry cold. Scott says that about his he says that about his weather in Arizona, but the opposite. It's a dry heat.
Yeah, but you can handle that.
Yeah. I honestly, and I've said this before, I'm like a broken record. I'll take the heat over the cold any day.
Amen.
That's just me. Right, Kenny? Kenny and I, we're certainly out of the same pea pod in that respect. All right, look at the time. We don't want to get off schedule here. So
we've got to get onto Joe's schedule. Yep.
Yeah. So I want to get to some other stuff. So let's do this. Joe wanted some history. We're going to give him some history.
This Week in History.
This week's history is brought to you by Thirsty Thursday Trivia. You can check out Controversial Cruising in the Astute Tourist every Thursday night at 7 p.m., 4 p.m. Pacific time. Check out Captain Controversy, Scott, and myself for another fun-packed Thursday trivia night. You got your chance to win some prizes, hang out, have a cocktail. It's a lot of fun. So. On this day, July 31st, we'll turn the hands of the time machine all the way back to 1556, where St. Ignatius of Loyola, founder of the Jesuit order of the Roman Catholic Church, died in Rome. In 1667, the Treaty of Breda ended the Second Anglo-Dutch War and transferred New York, or now New York and New Jersey, to England. In 1921, Whitney M. Young Jr., who spearheaded the drive for equal opportunity for African Americans in industry and U.S. government services while he was head of the National Urban League, was born in Lincoln Ridge, Kentucky. Happy birthday to him. In 1948, U.S. President Harry S. Truman dedicated Idlewild Airport as New York International Airport. It was rededicated as John F. Kennedy International Airport in 1963. In 1965, British author J.K. Rowling, creator of the immensely popular Harry Potter series, was born. Happy birthday to her. In 2006, because of health problems, longtime Cuban leader Fidel Castro handed over provisional power to his brother Raul. The latter served as the country's acting president until officially assuming the post in 2008. In 2012, American novelist, playwright, and essayist Gore Vidal, who was noted for his irreverent and intellectually adroit. There's a banana. His novels. He died at age 86. I don't get stumped that often. That's a new one on me. 2012, at the Summer Games in London, American swimmer Michael Phelps smoked a bunch of weed. No. That's a different story. At the Summer Games in London, American swimmer Michael Phelps captured an unprecedented 19th career Olympic medal when he helped the U.S. team win the 4x200 meter freestyle relay. He surpassed the record set by the Soviet gymnast Larissa Latynina. In 2019, American theatrical producer and director Harold Prince, the recipient of the record-setting 21 Tony Awards, including one for Lifetime Achievement, died at age 91. The featured event for today: in 1971, lunar roving vehicle first used on the moon. On this day in 1971, Apollo 15 astronauts James B. Irwin and David Scott first used the four-wheeled battery-powered lunar roving vehicle to extensively explore the moon's surface, in particular the Hadley Apennine site. So there you go. That's what's happening in history, or that's what happened in history today.
Do we know if they did any wheelies on the moon?
I don't know. That's a good question. Do we know, did they really land on the moon? That could be a topic for one night. Some people seem to think they didn't. Maybe they were riding
I
that
think they're
around.
the same people. I think they're the same people who think know that the world's flat.
Right, the flat earthers.
Mm.
Good morning, Mom.
G'day, Mom. I mean, Nancy.
I'm sure she would appreciate you calling her mom. Might have
Full
a
respect.
crack at the Scott. 80s is better for me, and then 70s. Oh, okay. We're talking about this week's trivia. All right, so there you go. That's your history for today. And like I said, it's brought to you by Thirsty Thursday Trivia. You can check out Scott and I tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Let's talk about let's take care of some business, shall we, Sean? Let's take care of business. Let's talk about Helping Hands for Cruising. What's going on with those folks?
We are just on a week away from our amazing cruisathon. Oh, Kenny's gone. Our amazing cruisathon on August 9, 10, and 11. August 9 being a rather auspicious day, but we won't go there. 9, 10, 11, we are having our cruisathon. Our intention is to raise $10,000. Currently sitting in the cruisathon list, we have 4 slots on Sunday. No, it's now 3 slots. No, it is 4. 4 slots on Sunday, which is still available. We're looking for anybody who wants to jump in and be a presenter for them. The intention there, folks, is we want to empty your pockets. We want $10,000. If we can get $10,000 for the cruisathon, we will be able to put at least 3 people on board a cruise ship. And that is the main goal. So 9th, 10th, and 11th of August, let's get those pockets emptied and the coffers filled.
Right on. Kenny, did you get it? What time's your live for the cruisathon?
I need to put up my thumbnail still. I need to get the information for the thumbnail and stuff. So
when is it though, Kenny? Which day?
I believe it is I want to say, is it Friday night, Sean?
It is Friday night at 11 p.m.
At 11 p.m.
You go on straight after us.
That's
Kenny's gonna close the night out.
He is.
Right on, buddy. We'll be up. The Astute Tourist and friends will be up Saturday morning, the 10th at 10 a.m. And we want to raise as much of that $10,000 as we can. I hate to go above that, but I'm hoping for $12,000.
Hey, if we can do that, you know what? That would be absolutely amazing.
It really would. I mean, that would give us 4. That would give us 4 lucky recipients. So,
correct.
All of you guys in the chat, we know that you're very, very familiar with this, and you all, you guys are great supporters, and you host your lives and all of that, and you do your part. So we appreciate you. But make sure that you get the word out and tell your family and friends and everybody. We really need to make this a good showing for this. So August 9th through the 11th starts Friday evening at I think 6 p.m. EST, right?
6 p.m. EST on Friday night with Mark Alan starting the show.
Marjorie says she'll donate $200 if I let her ride the motorcycle. Yeah. Come on up. I'll ride you forever. I'll put you on the back of that bike. We'll drive around forever, Marjorie. Absolutely.
Whoa. Jimmy.
What's that?
Jimmy. Just don't sell yourself short. Because Marjorie will take you up on it.
Oh, I'm sure she will.
She'll ride you 25 hours for that day. And 25 hours don't buy enough fuel.
All right. Well, $200 will go for a good long ride. How's that? I'll show you. Yep. I'll show you parts of New Hampshire. It's beautiful here if you've never been. So come see us. I know I had to be careful what I said. Denise, be nice.
Hey, Denise, you were picking on Jimmy for his bad statements. Now watch it.
Right? Kenny, get your mind out of the gutter, you guys. Marjorie, you knew
My
what I
mind
meant.
wasn't there.
You knew what I meant. Buddy Biggs is
Ross.
here. Hey, buddy, what's happening, my friend? Thank you for coming in.
Ross, I've got
Ross
a bone
is
to
here.
pick with you, mate. I've got a bone to pick with you. Look what bloody Ricky Rocket did to me. Look, wrong eye, that one.
That
Look,
one.
you let him loose. He came down here and we had an altercation. A punch in the front door.
That Ricky Rocker. Okay, so there are some things I want to get to, but I want to do this so I do not forget. Speaking of the Cruise-a-thon, raising money for Helping Hands for Cruising. How about the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, November 29th through December 6th, 2025 on the Norwegian Joy? What do we know about that?
Mate, cannot wait for that cruise because we want to fill 200 cabins. That is going to be a fundraiser event for Helping Hands for Cruising. Come on board, listen to three amazing bands do their stuff for rock and roll, and we are just going to have an absolute ball. Get your buns on that cruise. See Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel on that phone number down below, or Bruce at ocean-to-ocean.com. ocean-to-oceantravel.com.
Right.
You got to be on the cruise. We're going out of Port Canaveral. We're headed from Port Canaveral through to, there we go, there's the website. From Port Canaveral, we're headed to Puerto Plata. We're then going to catch up with two Virgins, American and British, that is. Always wanted to find an American Virgin, but hey, that's almost as bad as finding a British Virgin. Anyway, Tortola and St. Thomas. And then we're headed off to a great Stirrup Key, where we're going to be watching a third band. So the bands that we're looking at are Who's Who, which is a tribute to the Who. Come on, Mr. Funny Man, which is on at hopefully at the island, Great Stirrup Key, and
right,
then
we're going to have
Echoes
our
of
own private
Pompeii.
concert on the Key.
That's correct, and then Echoes of Pompeii. That's also going to be on the ship. So we're going to have, and then I believe Ricky Rock is going to be there as well.
Ricky Rocker is supposed to be there, from what I understand.
Well, if he keeps on doing what he's doing to me, seriously, he will not make it on board that cruise.
Yeah, he's going to get his ass kicked.
I think so too.
I said
I
it.
think so too. Good on you.
For more information, go to tributebandcruise.com. You can see the website right there. And like Sean said, get a hold of Bruce at Ocean Travel. You can see the number right there. Bruce or any of the good people there will reserve you your spot. How many cabins? We have over 60 booked, right?
We currently have over 60 cabins booked. I think it's 62 right now. But we're looking at getting 200 booked. And bear in mind that every time you book a cabin and that cabin is fully paid for, you'll be getting a proportion of that as a tax deduction, because Helping Hands for Cruising is a 501c3. So,
fantastic.
Folks, do it. Denise, I'd like to see you on that cruise, please. Sorry.
Yeah, Denise doesn't cruise in December because she's going somewhere else in December or something. Is that what's happening?
She can make an exception because I don't come out there every year. So she can make an exception.
Right? You're going to get to meet Ilana.
Correct.
And Sean. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But don't you want to meet Ilana? I do.
Exactly. She's much cuter than I am.
And I bet she smells better too. Girls usually do.
Shut up.
Just saying.
Shut up. I wasn't using my aftershave.
We're going to have to keep her away from the creepy people in this country, those creepy hair sniffing certain American.
Correct. Good news, I don't have any hair.
Right? Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so there you go. The Rock and Roll Trivia Cruise, December, November 29th through December 6th, 2025. I can't take off work between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Well, that's not fair. Sean's he's got a plan for that. We're gonna make it a training. It's a training thing.
Denise, it's going to be a tax deduction for your boss because you're going to be dealing with Australian rules and regulations about EMT and nursing and all that sort of stuff. So it's a tax deduction for you. And all you need to do is just let me talk to your boss and I'll get you on board that cruise.
Right? We don't have a nurse.
Correct.
We need a nurse. Meg says that your wife gives good hugs. I bet she does.
She does.
I'm into hugs. I give some really good hugs too. I'm a hugger.
G'day, Coastal Water. How you going? Welcome
Organizational
aboard.
Policy. Well, rats to them, Denise.
It's only a policy. It's not a procedure.
Right.
So Denise, you can come on board. We don't mind.
Hello, Coastal. How's Matt and Panda doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming in. All right. Let's see. We are there. All right. So we took care of business. Let's see. I can get rid of that now. What time is it? It is time for let's do this. Why not? I was just smiling at this comment. Jimmy's going to be walking around singing, "They call me the fireman. That's my name." Yeah, King George Strait, one of my favorites. Yeah, I'll sing that. Why not? I actually had a friend of mine sing it on karaoke the other night. He did a great job. It's right. So now it is time for America's favorite game show. Name That Notable, the game where we put up a picture of a notable person. And you get to guess who that person is for cash, for virtual cash and prizes. Today we're doing a game called Notable Places. So we'll put up a picture of a famous place around the world, and you have to guess where that place is. And Kenny, our prize master, Kenny, are you ready? You have you got all the prize points ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get ready to play the game. Let's play Name That Notable Place. Name this first place. Where is this? And what is its name? That's right, America's favorite early morning game show. Name That Notable. Clem Cadiddle Hopper's condominium.
I was just thinking that, Ross.
See, Chet says Machu Picchu. Eddie, hey, good morning, Eddie says Machu Picchu. Denise says Machu Picchu. Clem Cadiddlehopper. That guy's the best. Machu Picchu. Joe says Machu Picchu. However, right, Denise, however you spell it. You don't get points off for spelling, so. It's in Peru, says Joe. Peter says Machu Picchu. It is in Peru, Joe, and it is Machu Picchu. If you said Machu Picchu, you are 100% correct. How many points for Machu Picchu, Kenny?
150,000 points.
150,000 points. Give yourselves a big hand. That's awesome. You're already 150,000 points ahead. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable place. Where is this place, or what is its name? What is the name of this place?
Some canyon.
It does look like a canyon. It's very colorful. Scott should get this one. Considering he's a stone's throw away from it. All right, Chet says Grand Canyon. Scott says Grand Canyon. Denise says Grand Canyon. Eddie says Grand Canyon. Aaron says Grand Canyon. Peter says Grand Canyon. Ross says, I do too, so pinch poke, you owe me a Coke. Grand Canyon, Arizona, says Joe. Alana is good. Good evening, Alana. It's good to see you. We were just talking about you. Good things. She says Grand Canyon as well. Coastal says Grand Canyon. Cruise Life TV says Colorado River. Woo. Some ditch in New Mexico. Looks like my ex-girlfriend. Hey, this is the morning show. Sharon says the Grand Canyon. I will give you Kenny. It is in fact the Grand Canyon. It is in Arizona, and I will give you points for saying the Colorado River, because that is in fact the Colorado River there down below. So good job. How many points for the Grand Canyon, Kenny?
250,000 points.
250,000 points. Kenny is very generous this morning. Wow. Consider yourselves very lucky. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable place. Where is this, and what is its name?
Yes, I wish I could speak the language.
I wish I could speak of the language too, considering I'm 50% of this 50% of this nationality. All right.
Is it the Greek word for yeah.
Chet says the Parthenon, Athens, Greece. Scott says Parthenon. Bonnie Bubba Bergstein is here. Good morning. And they're saying the Parthenon. Hi, Bonnie. Denise says the Acropolis. Athens, Parthenon, or Acropolis. The Parthenon, says Joe. Ross says, ye oldeth crumbleth plateth. The Parthenon, my bad.
What Windex. Are you passing on?
I'm going to Parthenon this to you. Windex is always use Windex. Okay.
Sorry, Scott.
And the Parthenon in Greece, as opposed to the one in Nashville, which is in slightly better, Nick. That's true. The Parthenon, says Peter. Donna says hi from Ross. Well, tell Donna we said hello.
G'day, Donna.
And Scott is saying hi to Ilana. Okay, so this is in fact the Parthenon in Greece. It is in Athens. Give yourselves a big hand for that. A lot of people call it the Acropolis, which I guess in a way we could give you points for that. The Acropolis is actually the thing it sits on, which is that big outcropping or upcropping of a mound. That's actually the Acropolis itself. The Parthenon is the building, and it was forgive me. I think it was in honor of Athena, I think, but forgive me if I'm wrong on that one. But
well, it's so high on the hill that only Athena could have got there in the first place.
Right. There was a giant ivory and gold statue of the deity. So pretty good deal. So Jimmy, my big fat Greek wedding. No one Windex. I've never seen the movie, Scott. Sorry, buddy. But you are how many points for the Parthenon, Kenny?
300,000 points.
300,000 points.
Good
job, you guys. There's no stumping you today. All right, let's get ready to name the next place. What is this place? What do you call this place? Another place that I want to go.
Harbor.
Have you been there, Sean?
No. Would love to go.
I want to go.
Because Ilana wants me to go.
I think you should go because Ilana wants you to go. And I want to go too. All right. Joe says, oh, my FG. Never go to a Greek wedding. Otherwise, your good dinner plates may end up going missing. Okay.
Well, it's their dinner plates that have gone missing, not yours.
Peter says Santorini. Scott says Santorini. Aaron says Bermuda. Ilana says Santorini. Denise says Santorini. Joe says Santorini. Denise says, I'd love to. Well, Denise, I'd love to as well.
Yeah, so would I.
I'd love to. Whatever it is we're loving to do.
Mm-hmm.
I have told you many times, Sean, to get lost.
Oh,
we want to go to group cruise to Greece. Yeah, Ross, I'm with you. Let's do it.
yeah.
There is no stumping, you guys. This is, in fact, Santorini. It is an island in Greece, and it's famous for those white buildings adorned with the blue roof. So that's the big thing there. So how many points for Santorini, Kenny?
350,000 points.
350,000 points. Good job. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable place. Ooh. This one is in Cambodia. I'll tell you that. This one is in Cambodia,
I think.
And it's a pretty cool place. I've never been, but I've seen several programs on it, and it's pretty cool. Alana is the first one out of the gate with an answer. She says Angkor Wat.
Yeah, that's
Aaron is saying Angkor Wat. Scott says Dong Jong. Joe says Angkor Wat. Denise says, ooh, Angkor Wat. Temple of the Orange Cone Vlogs or the Orange Toga Dudes. Anybody else? So far, we've only got 2 answers. Angkor Wat or Dong Jong. How about you, Sean? Do you know where this is?
Whatever Alana says.
Whatever Alana says. Yes, dear. Kenny, do you know where this is?
No, I don't.
Nope. Well, if you did say Angkor Wat, you are 1,000% correct. It is, in fact, Angkor Wat. It is in the Mortal Kombat arena, right, Peter? Exactly. Fight. Sorry. That is Angkor Wat. How many points for Angkor Wat?
400,000 points.
God, you guys are rich. All right, let's do the next one. Where is this?
Oh, I know. Can't remember.
Or what is its name? You don't have to tell me where it is. What is its name? The name of this particular. Joe says, to be honest, I've never been to any of these places. The only one I've been to so far is the Grand Canyon. Machu Picchu is on the list. So is Angkor Wat. So is the Parthenon. They're all on my list. I'm not going to lie. All right. So here we go. Denise, let's see. Let me go back up. Alana says Petra Jordan. Alexandria says Ross. The Temple of Doom says Denise. Indiana Jones Place says Scott. Yeah, Indiana Jones Place. Yeah. Was it the Temple of Doom, though? It was the one where the no, it was the Crusades. It was the Crusader ones, is where this came from. Peter says Petra. Anybody else want to chime in? There's no stumping your wife, Sean. She is a smart woman. This is, in fact, Petra, and this is in Jordan.
When Ilana gets her mind into doing something trivia wise, she will go to heaven and earth to get the right answer. So I'll just back whatever she says.
That's right. The Holy Grail was in there. That was the Great Crusade or whatever that movie was that he was in. So Alana says, I have traveled a lot. I bet you have.
Yeah.
Very envious of you, my friend. And that's awesome. Traveling is, as we know, we're all into it and we like it, and it's a lot of fun. So, okay, that is Petra. How many points for Petra, Kenny?
450,000 points.
450,000 points. All right, let's get. I think we have maybe one more, couple more. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Where is this? Or what is that? I keep saying where. I want to know what it is. You can tell me where it is too, but
the Great Wall of China.
Kenny says the Great Wall of China.
The only thing you can see from space.
Is it the only man-made thing, right?
The only man-made thing.
Because you can see lots of things from space. You can't see me waving, though. I tried that.
No,
they
you're
couldn't
way
see
too
me.
small.
Did you know if you're a ham radio operator, you can talk to the International Space Station? They actually have a ham radio on board.
Do they really?
And you can tune in and talk to them. Yes, indeed.
Wow. That's
I
amazing.
haven't done it yet, but all right. So Scott says the Great Wall. Alana says Great Wall. Aaron says the Great Wall. Peter says Great Wall. Joe says Great Wall. Alana says, have been there and it is amazing. I bet it is. All right. There's no stumping you guys today. It is the Great Wall of China. Good job. Kenny, how many points for the Great Wall of China?
700,000 points.
What was that?
700,000.
Okay, I didn't hear you, so good job. Kenneth Bird is here. Hey, Kenneth, how are you?
Hey, Kenneth Bird.
Coming in. All right. Sharon's a little behind in the chat. Petra was 2 of them ago, but all right, let's get ready to do one more. What is this notable thing?
Oh my gosh.
I know it's a hard one.
It's a really hard one, but you know, you keep on threatening that there is another place on your bucket list, and I haven't even seen one photo from there.
A place on my bucket list?
On your bucket list?
Which place? I've talked about it during my show.
Yeah, you have. Especially when we were talking about the Duck Screw Cruise, which we're not having now.
Ah, yes. Yes, we'll talk about that in a minute. Alana says the Statue of Liberty. Alana, let me ask you, have you been to the Statue of Liberty? Joe says Statue of Liberty. Scott says
I haven't.
Cruise Life TV says Miss Liberty. Thank you, Joe. Statue of Liberty says Aaron. Monopoly points, right? Right, Chet? Exactly. Statue of Liberty. Peter says Statue of Liberty. This is one place I have been to in this list. The second place in this whole list I have been to, which it's not far from where I live, honestly. It's about 4-hour drive. And it's a humbling place for me, being a man that bleeds red, white, and blue like I do. I get verklempt, as they say, when I stand outside of that great statue. Statue of Liberty. No, we'll get to New York one day. Finally, a place I've been to, right? Yeah, me too. Sean says Chet says he's been up in the Crown. Wasn't the Statue of Liberty a gift to the United States from France? That is 100% correct, Joe. Good job. So that is the Statue of Liberty. How many points for that, Kenny?
750,000 points.
Oh my God, look at the time. Let's do this last one because we got to get going. I've been to this one too. One of my favorite places.
That's the Temple of Doom.
That's the Temple of Doom, correct. I have been to this place. It was a bucket list place for me. Was this the place, Sean, you were talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't actually.
Okay. Chet says Chichen Itza. Some ruins in Belize, says Aaron. Chicken Itza. Chicken Pizza. Lizardland Theme Park. Scott copies Chet. Is that Chicken Itza? It's Chicken Itza Pizza. You guys are correct. We got to get going because I got to get to work. That is Chichen Itza. Good job. We did have one more on the list. We'll just show it to you. That's the last one. That's another place that I've been to, and probably some of you have been to both of these places as well. This is Tulum. This is another Mayan ruin in South America, but good job. All right. Sean, what do you got coming up?
Friday night, your time, I believe, we will be doing the Ducks, and hopefully at 10 p.m. Hopefully Ilana will be with me. And if everything goes all according to plan, next we have our board meeting this coming weekend for Helping Hands. And so Tuesday, I'll be able to give everybody a heads up on what happened. That's it.
All right. How about you, Kenny? What do you got coming up?
Friday night, I may or may not be on live. I'll actually be going to a revival this weekend. So.
Oh, awesome, Kenny. Awesome.
Yeah.
Right on. Get some of your spirit on, right, brother?
Yes.
Okay. Tomorrow night, Thirsty Thursday trivia. Scott and I will be joining all of you, or you'll be joining us at 7 p.m. tomorrow night for fun, laughs, trivia, gifts, prizes, cocktails. Going to be a lot of fun. So we got that going on. Then don't forget Friday morning at 6 a.m. Free for All Friday. Kenny and I will be back with the morning, the crazy morning crew, and being free for all. You never know who's going to come up. We have an open invite for those that get vetted. Okay. If you're not vetted, you won't be coming up. But I made that mistake before, and that made for an interesting live stream. Sean remembers that one. That was very interesting. But you never know what's going to happen. So that's Friday morning at 6 a.m. And I guess that's going to do it. So don't forget PMA, positive mental attitude, will save your day. And when I tell you that I'm living proof that it works, just believe me, it really does. Don't forget to make a difference in somebody's day today. We all have a story. Sometimes those stories are not so good. And you can change somebody's outlook of their day just by making eye contact and smiling at them. So eye contact, smile, say a kind word. You can shake their hand. And if they're inclined, give them a hug and pass on some of that positive energy. You certainly could make one of our fellow humans' day by doing that. So it's a good thing. If you see first responders out there, the men and ladies of the police department, the fire department, our EMS and healthcare workers, including our nurses, we love our nurses. They make doctors look good. So thank all of them. They're out there every day protecting us and keeping us healthy. And last but not least, our veterans in the free world, your veterans in your free world, the country that you're from. And they're out there protecting us every day, keeping us out of harm's way, selflessly on that proverbial wall, taking really good care of us and keeping us safe, protecting our freedoms and liberties and our flag. I love my flag. I'm sure you love yours. God bless America. God bless your flag. God bless all of you in the chat. God bless you guys, Kenny and Sean.
Thanks.
And thank you for joining us. All right. So now this is what we're going to do. We're going to get out of here. I want you guys all to go over when we're done to Eddie Lugo Studios and give him a big Down Under Ford Man Astute raid. I'd appreciate that. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't done it on the way out. And I think that's going to do it for us. What do we say, Kenneth?
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, we'll do it all over again Friday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, we will. Peace and love. I want to wish everybody that. I'll see you guys later. We'll see you tomorrow night. Sean, thanks again. Kenny, I will see you later. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.